Hey, what's up, y'all? It's the Buzzin' Bear, episode 4. Oscar, Jacob, Tom, Josh. So today we're going to be trying a beer that was recommended to Tom. I don't know too much about this beer at all, but I'm going to let Tom introduce it and go over it with you guys.
Okay, this is a Japanese beer, Saporro. It's a premium beer, darker beer, smooth though like a light beer. It's a little heavier, but the flavor when it's cold is precise and it's right on point. I enjoyed it a lot, draft and in bottle. I wouldn't say in can though, but if anybody would drink it, I think they would give it a thumbs up for sure. Maybe even 2 thumbs up. But we'll try it right now and see how we like it.
Where can you find this beer at?
Almost every major store, HEB's, Albertsons, any kind of grocery store. Gas stations is hard to find it in, but liquor stores and the grocery stores.
And it came by like a 6-pack, or what did it come in?
It comes in 6-packs and it comes in a mini keg as well.
Okay. And so this is considered an import?
It's an import from Japan. That is correct. It is now being produced in Canada, but it is originally a Japanese beer.
Oh wow! I like the bottle. And then you're gonna be showing them like 2 different ways to drink it, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna go just straight off the bottle on the first one, or in the mug. After that, we're gonna do sake, which is a Japanese beverage too. It's a rice wine, and basically it's gonna be 1 shot for each person. We're gonna toss it inside the mug, and then we're gonna try it out that way. Supposedly, with the rice wine, it makes it more smooth, and it also makes it more flavorful as well. So we'll see how it goes.
So we got Japanese beer and sake bombs.
Sake bombs, rice wine.
Later on. So we'll go ahead and do our first scoring right now. For those of you that haven't seen our episodes before, it's a scoring system from 1 to 10. 10 being the best beer ever. 0 basically being it's a shitty beer. I would never drink it again, even if it was free. So let's go ahead and take our first couple drinks, and we'll start with the scoring from my side to Josh's. So let's see. Okay. So my first impression of this beer is it goes down smooth. It's not a light beer. It has a lot of flavor in my mouth when I first drink it, but it's not like in my face, but there is an aftertaste. So I think for this first drink, my first impression of this beer is going to be like a 6.6. That's where I'm at right now. What about you, Jake?
It's interesting. This is probably the most tasty beer that we've had so far. Like we've had Mickey's and we had the Houston beer. It's very smooth, but towards the end there's a really big aftertaste. This one's probably the highest ranking for me. I'm going to give it an 8.
Okay, that's a pretty strong first impression right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll see how it goes though.
I mean, I'm loving it. Like I said, this is one of my top favorites. Always has been. I'm going to give it a 10.
A 10. That's
10.
a perfect
That
score.
is, yeah.
That means that there is no other beer that you would rather drink.
So far, I mean, this is up there, man. 10.
Because
10,
remember, we
10.
got a lot of beers to review.
I mean, we'll see later on after halfway through and see how I score.
But you've drank this before, right?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
That's
yeah.
probably
So you're going to say a 10. So you're going to say this is the perfect beer. This is what you want to drink in heaven.
I would say so, yes.
Wow.
A perfect 10 for me.
Are you sure you're not part Japanese or something?
I love sushi. I do love sushi.
Yeah, found it.
There you go.
That's nice.
What about you?
First off, I'm not a beer drinker, but strong taste. I'm not gonna say. But it just makes you want to keep drinking it because it's so smooth when you drink it. Like when you swallow, it goes away. So I'll probably give it like a 7.
Okay.
Do a 7.
So 6.6, 8, 10, and a 7. That's actually pretty good scoring for the first impression of this beer. So before we get to the middle section of our scoring system, we're gonna go to one of the topics that was recommended to us, which is 90s rapper, right? Did I get that right?
Yes, 90s rap.
So 90s rapper or 90s rap in general? Are we talking about?
It could be group, it could be rapper, just hip hop in general, group or rapper itself.
Okay. All right.
East Coast, West Coast, South,
We're
whatever
doing
you want.
straight rap, right? No like
So like,
That's
are we
music.
saying like our favorite song, our favorite rapper? How do you want to do this?
Favorite song.
Favorite song.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was born in the '90s, so I
You should get something good
get
then, huh?
something good.
So there's a lot of people that are up here in the rap game from the '90s. So by no means am I trying to disrespect, but for me, it's hands down Tupac Shakur. Hands down. And
That's a good choice.
the song that I'm gonna go with from him is "Hit 'Em Up."
Hit 'em up.
Hit 'em up.
So we'll play you a little sample right here.
Hit 'em up.
Feeling it.
I like this.
Like that, huh? West Coast style.
Yep.
I think he shook up the whole game when this came out too.
So for me, when I first heard Tupac, it was like changed the whole game for me. I'd heard like rappers from my uncles and cousins, older cousins, stuff like that. But Tupac, as soon as I heard him rap, all that passion, all that soul, it just overtook me. And I listened to him all the time growing up. So, like I said, for me, and then this song is like the epitome of Tupac for me because it's like, fuck everybody else. They ain't with me, they're against me type of situation. True to the game, he was a gangster.
Yeah, for sure. he was.
So that's my pick, guys. So
Alright. It was hard for me because Tupac's up there for me. I feel like he's the perfect balance between like lyricism and he still makes mainstream stuff, you know what I mean? But just growing up, I think I'm gonna have to go with Bone Thugs and Harmony.
that's a good one.
And dude, nobody doesn't like this song. Bum, bum, bum,
Classic.
bum, bum.
Tell me what you gonna do.
Tupac was close though, but we're gonna give it to Bone Thugs.
The style is completely different.
Smooth song. Like that. You can cheer it down, Jake.
Yeah,
That was a good
sure.
song. Good
Yeah.
song. I like that one.
And my thing with it was, yeah, I heard Tupac a lot too, like in our family, but every kickback we went to, barbecue, or if we were just driving, like, if Bone Thugs came on, everybody just laid back and relaxed. I feel like that's what people need to do, just chill out.
Yeah, especially with all this stuff going on. If you ain't heard of Bone Thugs,
I can play
listen to
that
some
shit.
Bone Thugs and just chill out, man.
You know?
What about you, Tom?
I'm a big East Coast guy, man.
East Coast.
Like to be in the cypher and the whole group freestyle style,
Okay.
all the way from Wu-Tang Clan to Ruckus. But I'm gonna go Wu-Tang for sure. Wu-Tang Clan forever, forever.
Ever.
Put Cream.
Cream.
Wu-Tang Clan.
This
They
is East Coast,
definitely changed the game too, for sure.
New York style, but it's crazy. The beats are sick. It's nodding music, it's not dancing for sure. It's just chilling. It's not nodding, flowing.
Let's check it out.
Look out for the cops. Cash food. Word up. 2 for 5s over here, baby. Word up. 2 for 5s. Niggas got garbage down the way. Word up. Cash saying everything around me cranking. Yeah. Check this old fly shit out. Word up. Cash taking
It was
everything
smooth.
around me cranking. Get the money. Here we go. Check this shit.
Yeah, definitely a head nodder for sure.
Right? I mean, the flows are sick, man. They're just smooth. Completely different.
Yeah,
The bass kicks like big time too.
yeah, for sure. I think you're in the car, you got 212s, you're bumping this.
Yeah.
Rocking some Timbs.
You're turning some heads for sure.
All right. How about you, Josh? What are you thinking?
I like a lot of gangster rap, you could say. Let's do a 50 Cent, Many Man.
Woo!
know,
Classic.
Just because, I just always with my friends, be riding, we just cruising, mobbing the streets. And at that time, that was a pretty good song. But yeah, I'll say Many Man.
50 Cent, I agree with that. 50 Cent is up there for me too.
Yeah.
So let's hear it. The beers and fruits?
In the
We really choose the same one?
yeah.
You know? And the thing about it, he came in the game, he was already fucking beefing with people too.
Yeah.
He didn't give a shit, man.
I'm just in the beat. Niggas trying to take my life away.
On the bottom, inside the in the drawer. No, you got it in there. No, the next one. They're in the deli meat.
I think this was such a hard topic just because the 90s kind of like, it turned music, you know what I mean? Like, I'm surprised nobody said Biggie. I'm surprised you didn't say Biggie.
Honestly,
I mean, rapper, he's my favorite. But song, I'm gonna say Kareem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were gonna say Biggie for sure.
Yeah.
I was really surprised when you did it, honestly. For sure, everybody that we talked about are legends in the game. There might be a couple of y'all that disagree, but y'all are probably crazy as fuck. So, yeah, that's probably, those are our top rappers and songs from the 90s and such. And I'm pretty much in agreement with all of y'all. Like, those were my top 5 for sure.
SPM was pretty good too.
Oh,
yeah,
SPM was really good.
Texas rap right
Yeah,
there.
Texas rap.
H-Town.
SPM, Third Coast, that.
Such
For
what,
sure.
such what happened to him, but hey, for rap wise, music did pretty good job with his
Oh
lyrics.
yeah, and he's still
Big
rapping
House
it, for
Records.
sure.
Yeah.
You know, he was tearing it, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna give you our middle score for this beer. So
I'm already done with my first one.
yeah, me too, honestly.
So
So,
we're
let's,
gonna split this into.
so we're gonna split this up because this next one's gonna be a sake bomb. Can you go,
Does
Jake?
that mean chug it?
No,
No.
you're gonna sip. This
Yeah, we'll
enjoy
let
it.
Tom explain what a sake bomb is. Make sure you hook me up. So for me, this second score right here is the middle score. Actually, my score went up. I'm gonna agree with these guys. It's a pretty good beer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it like an 8. Like right now, I'm at an 8. I went from a 6.6 to an 8. So I'm gonna taste it again. 7.9. I'm at a 7.9. That's where I'm at.
What?
Yeah.
Alright. So my initial score was an 8. Drinking it, I did notice it kind of has the same effect as like our first episode with Mickey's. It's like bubbles are in my throat, but it doesn't mean it doesn't go down for me. It's still, that taste is still there, even at towards the end, like towards the littlest amount. So I'll probably finish it off with our middle, like 8.5.
I ain't changing nothing, baby. Straight 10 all the way.
Ah,
10,
hey,
baby.
let's
Can't
go.
do it, baby.
Let's go.
Ah,
Let's
I
go.
don't know. I think that was a little strong, man. We'll see.
ah, man.
Like I said, I'm not a beer drinker, but I was able to drink a full beer without making a face. And to me, that earns my respect, and I give it a 10 with time. Let's go.
Damn.
Let's
So
do
we got
it.
2
10.
10s.
2 10s.
Yeah, alright.
All
And
right.
it's not even a light beer, is
So, nah,
It's
it's not
premium.
like beer, yeah.
it? Man, it's not bad.
So why don't you tell them, Tom, like what a sake bomb is? Do you just drop it in there? You chug the whole thing? Do you drink it slow? Like how do you drink a sake bomb?
So you can take shots, or you could drink it slowly. We're gonna drink it slowly, just enjoy the flavors.
First off, y'all can't smell this, but it don't smell that good.
well, it's rice wine, so rice wine.
It does
It's
smell
not
like
the best
rice.
smell. It's not the best smell,
Let me
but
see.
Let me check it
Shake it up and
let's
smell
get-
it.
let's
You gotta
get a
shake
smell.
it.
Let's get a
Shake it,
smell.
Oscar.
the alcohol level of
You gotta
this
shake it,
rice
it
wine
comes up.
is 15.5, so it is a strong
Right?
rice
Shit,
wine.
yeah.
You gotta shake it and smell it. But it does.
And this is a more higher end bottle, so it's gonna be smooth. It might smell funny, but the flavor should be on point for sure.
Yeah.
And
And we're gonna have a
Smells
little
like
buzz.
it's expired.
And this is you know us trying to recreate what is actually done in Japan, right?
Yes.
So once this coronavirus stuff is all over, we're gonna go to Japan and do some real sake bombs.
For
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
That's for sure.
Alright, so show us
Try
what we
it out.
gotta do.
So show us how to do it.
So we're just gonna take one shot each, pour it just halfway up. Originally you pop it in there, but since we're half beer, I'm just gonna pour it in there. But
Okay.
originally we'd pop it inside there, we had a full
So
beer.
you would drop it in there. I think you know some those of y'all that have been at Japanese steakhouses and stuff. They like set it on top and they bang it,
With the chopsticks,
and
yeah.
it falls. The chopsticks open up, drops in, they chug it. Here we're just gonna sit and enjoy the flavor.
I'm gonna This dude gives me a voice shot.
Mix it up.
Oh!
Alright.
Alright.
All right, so
Do we mix it or do we let it
So
sit?
let's let it sit for a
So first
minute.
off,
Okay.
to get this correct, Japanese shot with a Japanese beer.
That's correct.
And so where can our viewers buy this at? Like, what is this called, and where can they buy it?
This was purchased at HEB actually. The HEB
Okay.
Pluses. They have them at all liquor stores. The high-end liquor stores, Specs will have it. But I did get this from HEB Plus.
Okay.
How much is it
So-
running?
This one's running about 20.
Oh, not bad.
But I mean, it's a higher level. It's 15.5, so it should feel good.
Can you
Should
drink
enjoy
it when you're not doing sake bombs? Can you just put it in a?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to do one after, we
We
can.
can try that afterwards.
Yeah,
how it
we'll
really
see if we can
tastes.
give it a
Yeah.
rating too.
Give
Yeah.
it a full rating.
All right. Cool. So we've already given you our middle scores. Our next topic. Shit, I don't even remember what our next topic was.
NBA.
Oh
All-time
yeah,
NBA players.
all-time NBA
Ballers.
players.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
get real controversial.
So there's a lot of discussion that can go into this one, for sure. We're gonna pick one player, whoever our favorite player is, or
Oh, wow.
whoever we think is the best player
It
to ever
dilutes
play
the
the
beer.
game.
Yeah.
Does it?
The shot literally dilutes the beer to where it doesn't have that strong
Yes, we should-
aftertaste.
Take a little sip real quick and
Yeah, it does.
Right?
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
hell? Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
smooth it out.
Yeah.
Let's smooth it out, bro.
Interesting.
Sucky
But-
ball, baby.
I kind of feel like I had like when you eat rice, that's why it tastes in the back of my
Back.
throat right now.
Really?
Yeah, like
Maybe
if you take a
there's-
good
Maybe
gulp,
little rice bits in the
let it
bottom.
sit there. There's rice in the bottom.
This guy's tripping. I didn't taste no rice.
He's falling. You
All right,
can't get
all
it.
right. So,
NBA.
NBA, best player in our opinion to ever play the game for me, hands down, is LeBron James. And I know I got some haters out there and in here. You know, people say Jordan. Hey, Jordan was a hell of a player. He's number 2 for me.
Okay.
LeBron James, bigger, stronger, faster. Aside from the titles, you play them one-on-one. He can post them up. He can shoot from the outside. He's a bigger man. I mean, come on. He's bigger, stronger, faster.
Slower.
So that's just me. That's me.
That's my opinion.
I got LeBron James, and then I got Jordan after.
There we go.
Wait, your top 3. Michael, Jordan, who's your third?
The third for me. You know, because I'm thinking about, I'm not just saying like, you know, who is the best player one game. Like to me, I think longevity. And so Jordan had some longevity. He retired and then he came back, tried to do it. He still did it all right, but it wasn't the same original Jordan from the Bulls.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, you know, LeBron, he's been doing it forever at a high level. Then you got Jordan. The next player, I think, for me is gonna be. Shit, that's a tough question, man.
Let's see. Ray Allen.
I'm
Paul
thinking
Pierce.
more like Vince Carter. You know,
Hey,
Vince Carter.
that's a
he's
good
still
one.
doing it. Longevity. The guy can play defense. He can play
Yeah.
offense.
Yeah,
You know, he's
sure.
like 43 years old. He's still playing in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably have to say like Vince Carter, man.
All right, there you go. Top 3. What about you, Jake?
For me, this has always been a list I've always kind of changed. It's always been similar. I used to have Jordan at the top, but I think we're gonna put Kobe at the top. If we talking,
R.I.P. Kobe, baby.
Kobe.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Let's go treat to
You
Kobe.
know what? That's my bad. I
forgot. I was waiting for you to
I
say it
completely
too.
forgot about Kobe. My bad.
and the reason why I put Kobe is like
Kobe's
in-
number 3.
There you go.
influence. If we're talking about influence, 101 for sure. No one's beating Kobe 101. Even Jordan, like no one's gonna beat him 101.
You know, Jordan once said that Kobe stole all his moves.
He
Yeah,
perfected it.
I respect that too. I see that.
So let's just say influence, Kobe. Like everybody says Kobe when they're shooting at a trash can. You know what I mean? We're talking about 101 for sure. We're talking about longevity. I mean, yeah, he had some good players. He had Gasol. He had Shaq. He had Derek Fisher. If you want to
Derek
put him
Fisher.
in there, but he was okay. He wasn't great. But I mean, I feel like if I had a franchise, I would want Kobe. Number
Kobe,
2.
Number 1. Okay.
See, I like LeBron. He used to be my number 2, but
Crybaby.
I'm the
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say is I think he breaks under pressure the most. Like if I'm gonna put someone at the GOAT status, I'm gonna put Jordan number 2, and then I'll put Magic at number 3.
Oh
Just
wow,
'cause
Magic.
Old
Okay.
school.
Number
Old
1
school.
is influence, and number 3 is just like it's on. All it is just what they've done in clutch moments. They don't break under pressure.
Yeah.
I do have a lot of respect for Kobe. I will say that, you know, he stayed with one franchise
the whole way.
the whole way.
Yeah.
He did it his
The
way,
whole way.
the whole way. And he came out of college I mean, he came out of high school just like LeBron did. This is where I take a little credit away from Jordan because, like, he came in as a man. He was already a couple years of college.
Yeah.
He
Already
developed.
developed.
You're talking about LeBron and Kobe. They came out as 17, 18-year-olds.
I think LeBron was the last one to do that coming out of high school too. The big
Yeah.
superstar wise.
Yeah.
I will give LeBron credit. It's probably my number 4, but top 3 influence. LeBron just the one game that threw me off is whenever he did that crap BS during the Spurs. Like, come on, man. You're playing against old man and you're gonna talk about craps.
It's true.
What about you, Tom?
Larry Bird, baby, all the way.
Larry Bird.
His passes, his shots, everything about him, man.
Okay.
Interesting.
His hair flows. He was that, man.
He used to throw
One of the
hands at
best
people.
white players in the NBA, I would say for sure. Him and John Stockton.
What about Steve Nash, man?
I don't fucking care about that guy. But I'll put Larry on the top for sure. The sick passes, especially for his time.
Ginobili?
No.
I'm not gonna put Ginobili on there.
Uh,
I'm gonna put Sean Kemp. Man, his dunks, sick dunks, man. He was one of my favorite at that time. And the third would be David Robinson, the Admiral, baby, all the way.
Damn. So your list is real different. I didn't expect that.
Well, because I went completely for power dunker to some, 3-point.
You go for
Passer.
flashiness.
I would say so. I mean, that's what got me going. But yeah, Larry all the way, baby. How about you, Josh?
Me, I like Dennis Rodman, number 1 pick, just because his game ain't just the game. It gets in your head, plays a little physical. Like, that's how I play. So like Dennis Rodman as a guard or whatever he did. As a big man, I'll give him Shaq. Shaq was a beast at the
Shaq
time.
attack.
Shaq
attack.
Diesel.
He may suck at free throws, but he could slam one motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, he's really good at that.
Breaking those.
Yeah.
And then the third one, I'll have to give it to Kobe. But the order I give ain't 1, 2, 3. It's just my 3 different positions that I like with 3 different
Of
players.
course.
You know, but Kobe, he was one of a kind. Yeah. Shoot, layups, dunk, dribbles, and yeah. But to honestly though, I do see Oscar's point of view when he did copy Jordan's moves, because there's a couple YouTube videos where they have very
All the
identical.
plays, right? Yeah,
Yes.
I've seen that
And
one.
it's like, dude, who's here first, Kobe or Jordan? So at the same time, it's like,
Yeah, I see. Like,
You know,
I see
who
what
do
you.
you-
I see
who
what
do
you
you
mean.
look at?
But then again, I feel like Jordan kind of gave him that template, but then
Exactly.
Kobe took it to
To the
another
next
level.
level.
You know what
Yep.
I mean?
That's true.
I respect that. You're right.
But Shaq for sure. There's no big man that was ever better than him. Maybe Wilt, but Wilt was still got.
Hey, but all respect. I love Michael Jordan. He did a hell of a job. But me personally, is Dennis Rodman. That's my guy. I like how he played, physical. He may get in your head in a way, but at the end of the day, it's all a game.
There you go, baby. There you go.
That's me right there.
All right, cool. So, how close are we to finishing?
I'm already
So
done.
you wanna
All
knock
right,
this
so
one
let's
down?
knock it down. Let's knock it
Cheers.
down right here.
To all the superstars out there.
Speaking of superstars, we have a few on this glass. I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, limited edition cup. Yeah, right.
So how you liking that ending of that drink?
I think chugging it at the end was not like,
A smart move.
I thought it was gonna taste better.
Yeah.
So when I chugged it, and then it was real bitter for me at the end, my score actually came down a little bit. And I don't know if it was because of the white,
It probably was
the sake bomb, but I'm gonna say that my score has come down from a 7.9 to a 7.7 with the sake bomb in there. Probably without the sake bomb, I still would have been like 7.9, maybe even 8. But right now, with the sake bomb, I'm a 7.7.
I'm just
Good
curious.
beer. I drink it again. I'd even pay for it. For me personally, I'd pay for it again. But that's where I'm at.
So, just like, as soon as you were talking about that, like it was going down my throat. That bitterness kind of like it really did bring it down. It kind of killed it for me a little bit, just because
Is it a little
if you're
tiny?
drinking casually, this is a really good beer to go to, especially if you like heavy stuff. But
It's heavy.
if you're trying to chug it, you're trying to get messed up, this ain't the one, man. You're gonna be battling your throat more than anything. I'll probably give it an 8,
Speaking of that, Tom,
maybe a
you-
7.5. 7.5.
I'll drop the score a little, not because the flavor of the beer, but the sake kind of brings it down a little. It's smooth in the beginning, but chugging it, it's a little harsh.
Yeah.
But smooth, just enjoying it. But the beer itself, hands down 10. If I have to change it right now, I'm gonna go down to a 9.5. due to the sake inside of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Josh, what you got?
I don't drink beer, and I chugged this beer like if it was water. I was surprised by that, so I still stick with my 10.
Even with the sake?
Even with, but then again, we drank earlier, so I feel like my taste buds are like, no, water. You know, because I'm chugging it like nothing, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I stick with the 10,
All
even
right.
with the sake. It was good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm
So
just trying to see how it tastes without it.
we're gonna chug a little shot of some sake straight, and we're gonna give this a score 2 for you guys. You getting a bonus here. This is for
Cheers.
Kobe.
Go,
Kobe,
baby.
RIP.
Kobe.
Woo. That
was
tasted
horrible.
horrible.
It's like shit.
Don't let the bottle fool you. It looks pretty.
Fancy bottle. I wouldn't drink it like that. I would drink it in a sake bomb, but drinking it like that, not for me.
No mas.
It's like a. It's
I'm
like,
giving it a 4. 4.5.
Not the
maybe.
beer. The rice
The-
wine.
The rice wine. This is a 4.5 for me. Straight. With no mixers.
You know what this tastes like? If someone got vodka, swirled it in their mouth, and put it in a cup of rice, and then put it in your shotgun.